Not every motorcycle earns a spot in the spotlight. While some bikes become legends, adored for their speed, power, or iconic design, others fall into the shadows, dismissed by most riders. But what makes a motorcycle truly unpopular? Is it the design, performance, or something else entirely? Today, we're diving into the world of the bikes that just never caught on, motorcycles that, for one reason or another, failed to win over the hearts of the riding community. Get ready, because this list might just surprise you. In today's video, we'll talk about the top 10 most hated motorcycles. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Number 10. KTM 390 Adventure. The KTM 390 Adventure, which was first released in 2020, has drawn a lot of criticism for being a repackaged 390 Duke with a more Bajaj-esque design and feel. It was also criticized for having poor adventure riding qualities, including low ground clearance and improper foot peg placement, which KTM has addressed with more recent models. The 390 Adventure is touted as a starter adventure motorbike for novice riders seeking more beyond the city commuter, which is something that many overlook. The bike can easily reach highway speeds because to its 373cc engine, which also produces ample low-end power for short off-road excursions. Number 9. Honda Rebel 500. Because it's practically the ideal beginner bike for everyone who doesn't know how to ride, the Rebel 500 is very popular. For people who are still gaining confidence on two wheels, the low seat height makes it possible to plant both feet on the ground. Additionally, it's a motorcycle to grow into. The 471cc parallel twin's 46 horsepower is more than sufficient. So why the animosity? The Rebel 500 criticism almost seems like nitpicking. Along with the dubious design decision to install rectangular taillights rather than round ones, there is a little but noticeable space between the tank and the frame. It's true that some people simply dislike the Rebel 500 because of its compact size and ease of replacement after a rider has adequate experience. Number 8. BMW R1250 GS. One of the German crown jewels of contemporary motorcycles is the BMW R1250 GS. Many riders who were searching for a big bike that they could carry practically anywhere fell in love with it because of its distinctive silhouette and boxer engine. What does it do on this list then? First off, the R1250 GS's base stripped model can cost up to $20,000 for potential buyers. Owners are expected to pay more for the features that make it ideal for adventure riding. Aside from that, its 105 pound-feet of torque and substantial weight make it difficult to maneuver out of a tight space. As long as there are roads that can be used, the bike can go practically any place. Number 7. Kawasaki Vulcan S. The Kawasaki Vulcan S is sometimes referred to as the vanilla flavor of cruiser bikes. For that cruiser feel, the 649cc parallel twin engine, which is liquid-cooled, generates a dependable 46 pound-feet of torque. Because of its contemporary appearance, which nearly gives it a pseudo-Street Fighter profile, this bike's design is what splits opinions. The bike is designed for everyone to ride, regardless of its uninspired appearance. To truly customize the bike, Kawasaki even offers ErgoFit, which lets users change the handlebars, foot pegs, and seat height. Because of the excellent fuel economy and minimal maintenance costs, owners can enjoy significant savings. Number 6. Royal Enfield Himalayan. Many criticize the Himalayan as an underpowered adventure bike, citing its little 411cc single-cylinder engine as its worst flaw. The Himalayan, which has about 24 horsepower and nearly 24 pound-feet of torque, might be more appropriate for the dual sport or enduro class than the adventure one. The modest Himalayan is a popular bike among all adventurers in India and other parts of the world, while not receiving much attention in the United States. A Dutch woman once rode it from Singapore to Europe, and it is commonly taken in the Himalayan mountains, which is where its name originates. Although this bike receives a lot of abuse, it is definitely deserving of some affection. Number 5. Harley-Davidson Iron 883. Although Harley-Davidson has many ardent fans, its clientele is undoubtedly getting older. Harley has long had trouble attracting younger riders, particularly given their reputation as slow and heavy riders. For instance, motorcyclists' opinions of the Iron 883, a Harley with an 883cc V-twin engine, were divided. People swarm onto it due of its Harley quality, which is its slowness and heft. It just takes 54 horsepower and 54 pound-feet of torque to start the 550-pound bike. In spite of this, the Iron 883 is an excellent bike for riders who want to experience the cruiser lifestyle. Because it is a large, genuine Harley, it's also a great bike to grow into. Number 4. Harley-Davidson Street 500. It almost seems cheesy to put another Harley on the list. But the Street 500 was a new development for the company that ardent Harley fans did not appreciate. Given that it was intended to be Harley's real novice cruiser, the engine's 494cc displacement is a little tiny by Harley's standards. Because it tries to deviate from Harley's design philosophy, this bike receives a lot of criticism. When viewed solely as a motorcycle, the Street 500 is an excellent choice for novice riders seeking an affordable daily commute in the city. The majority of the vitriol it receives comes from Harley purists who disapprove of its contemporary liquid-cooled engine. Number 3. Benelli TNT 1130 Cafe Racer. QJ Motors' acquisition of Benelli gave the Italian company a boost to carry on producing recognizable motorcycles. Among them motorcycles was the Benelli TNT 1130 Cafe Racer. Despite the name, the bike has a Street Fighter-like shape, and the bar end mirrors and clip-on handlebars are the only traits that suggest it is a cafe racer. Moving past appearances, the transverse 3-cylinder engine's propensity to overheat was the owner's main complaint, apart from the build quality. Some owners complained that their bike's starting motors just quit operating because of the extreme overheating. Number 2. Yamaha Niken GT. Is that a motorbike? Is that a trike? It's a leaning multi-wheel, that's what it is. Although three-wheelers are not new, the Yamaha Niken GT is a unique motorcycle. Its sport tourer design suggests that it may be enjoyed on lengthy voyages, as well as hard riding at the limit. Its peculiarities are more apparent when you look past the third wheel. Its broad front gives it a menacing appearance, and the two front wheels' capacity to provide turning stability will make any rider happy. Along with a variety of electronics, the engine is a powerful 847cc inline 3. Despite being a niche motorcycle, the Niken GT provides the three-wheeled industry with a much-needed sportier option. Number 1. Aprilia Moto 6.5. This bike has a lot to unpack, but it's best to start with the obvious first. When you look at the Aprilia Moto 6.5, you might wonder if it's a roadster, a dual sport, or something else entirely. Aprilia took a chance on the bike's construction, but it turned out to be a bit of a hit or miss. As if the appearance wasn't awful enough, the bike's single-cylinder 650cc Rotax engine, which only produced 43 horsepower for the unique bike, was its biggest flaw. The owners discovered that their underpowered bike was excellent for riding in cities but awful for everything else. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for new upcoming videos of motorcycles. Thanks for watching.